Well, this really is quite uplifting.
There is so much to raise the mood all around us. After all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal. And the fans puff
out their chests proudly. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So it's down to business here. Gakpo. Threads one in. That's good pressure, closed him down quickly. Lofted in. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Ugarte finds himself in the starting lineup. Jim, what would you say are his most notable qualities?
Well, I think his new boss will be asking him to nip opposition attacks in the bud. I think that's going to be his chief involvement.
Be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has. Ooh, and the shot! And he's following up! A real chance and a real let-off. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. It's going to be another throw. And it's Menu. And across it goes. And he's taking no chances there. Ødegaard in with the challenge. Now it's Gakpo. And that has left him in a heap. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective. Well, tries a shot! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Rodri. Your impression so far, Jim?
Yeah, they've got a good grip on this game, now to turn it into a stranglehold.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. That's good running with the ball. Foden, lovely pass, but can he get there? Lisandro Martinez with the foul. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Konate. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And it's Wirtz. Now it's Gakpo. Gakpo was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Rodri. Foden. Tries to play it through. Konate calmly anticipates. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. He is through here. He's taking on the lot of them. Showing good feet. And it's Wirtz. He's in a great position here. Shoots! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, he's not played the ball, that's a foul.
Substitution on the field. Number 22.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
Diogo Dalot. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Saka. That's Wirtz. Opts for safety. Spread it left. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Lisandro Martinez clears it away. Played out to the right.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Rodri. That's a good ball out wide. Aimed beyond the defence. Rooney. Shot could be on. Caught offside that time. Neither side giving way. It has been tight. Rodri. Foden. Now it's Gakpo. And it's Van Dijk. Vardiol. Vardiol wins the duel this time. Played into space out wide. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Wirtz! Whistle's gone, that's foul. No way through. Ødegaard. Diogo Dalot. Well, that looks a decent ball. Now it's Saka.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
And it's Wirtz. Can he get it through? Nicely weighted ball. Foden. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Yeah, it would seem a little too far out, and this will probably be a dink far post.
And it's Rodri. And that'll be the final action of the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment.
Just a quick reminder today, please refrain.
What's the first half compared with your expectation?
Manchester United, they probably be feeling a little aggrieved about not capitalising on such a bright start. Their mood at half-time should be more upbeat. The glass remains half full and it should spur them on.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Konate. Foden. Foden! Saka's delivered, and one more try! Didn't quite get enough on that.
That's good play, plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Saka. He's picked his way through. He's under a lot of pressure there.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Now, can they get him away? Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Saka gets into a good position. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given.
Substitutions taking place.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Diogo Dalot.
Great vision. And here's Ødegaard. Ødegaard making good progress on the right-hand side.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
It's Rooney! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I think even he was asking perhaps a little too much from himself then.
The attendance
And he's
for this
quick to
match
snatch
was
it back.
29,514.
So we've reached the hour mark. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Now it's crossed into the middle. Lisandro Martinez with the clearance. Now it's Casemiro. Now that's well seen too. And it's Wirtz. Now it's Gakpo. No, that's been intercepted. And still we await the first breakthrough. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Too much pressure, and he's lost the ball. Played into space. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Van Dijk. Manchester United still have the cards to affect this game.
Well, the manager's got a decision to make here, whether he's happy to stick or twist.
Strokes it back. Lisandro Martinez does well to get it back. No luck with that dink over the top. Rodri. Wirtz. Vardiol looking to penetrate opposition lines. Looking to play him in. Now it's Saka. Now that's a fine challenge.
It looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has. And he could not have picked a worse time to give one away.
Substitution.
Now, power or placement?
As close to a certainty as can be.
Well, he dipped into a world of focus then and dismissed any distraction.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
Now it's Gakpo. Manchester United have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Now it's Mohamed Salah. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Played out towards the right wing. Ugarte gets a foot in here. Looking for options for movement.
The message is clear. Oh no, this does not look good. He's got away. Oh, well played, well played.
Substitution in progress.
Little doubt who they'll be aiming at here.
Well, I can imagine it's going to be quite a scramble for the ball, but we know who has the magnetic impact. Manchester United really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
And this is Casemiro. He's had it taken off him.
Casemiro really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Now there's a fine ball.
Gakpo gets flagged offside.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Looking for a runner. Chips it through. And he cuts out the supply. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here.
He's a sharp little ball here. Can he get on the end of this?
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
There's the header! And the header is disappointing in the end.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Knocks it into space. Oh, there's a probing ball. Vardiol gets across to intercept that. Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. And he's managed to get free. Oh, so that's it. It is all over. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end.
This is a lost children's
How will we look back on that?
Well, you can never predict the results of...
Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers. So will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So we're up and running. And he gets rid in a hurry. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Spread neatly. That'll be a throw-in. Ødegaard. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, I think the fact that this guy, Saliba's starting, I think that indicates, Peter, you're looking to play out from the back, and He's shown to be very confident and comfortable on the ball when it comes to moving it forward. He'll see a lot of the ball, and sometimes he'll go direct from back to front.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Saka. And this is Rooney. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. Thinks about the shot. Oh, important interception. De Ligt has got himself a free kick. Oh, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
And again, they're pressing effectively.
He's a sharp little ball here. Ball's... Oh, smashing header! And he's done it! Terrific header. He met that with aplomb.
Well, I don't think he could have asked for a better ball in there, Peter. All he had to do was get in position.
Arsenal are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Tries to pass it through. De Ligt cuts it out. And it's Timber. It's a good run down the right. He has found the way through. It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. Looking for options for movement. Played out to the right. Rodri.
Arsenal are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Oh, that's fabulous. And that's aimed into the middle. Deflected behind for a corner kick. And we have our very first corner. And that should get the job done. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. And he's away. Rooney! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
He's absolutely full of energy here. Definitely had the right idea. A shame he just couldn't finish it off.
That's a lovely, delicate pass. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. He's got away. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, no joy this time. Saka is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Back in possession and ready to go again. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Merino. Alexander-Arnold deals with that. Just about within shooting range. And he's only too happy to take that back. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rice is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Shot a goal! There it is! Arsenal are level. How very smart. He just got it right.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Arsenal grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily...
Shot, surely! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Opts for safety. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Now he's got space here. That's a throw. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Foden. Short changes him with that pass. Rice. And here's Martinelli.
Added time.
And this is Rooney. Good challenge. Excellent challenge. Ljungberg.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And it's half-time here. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. Arsenal kick off the second half.
Arsenal have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Odegaard.
Well, that has caused...
Big chance! There it is!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
And he shoots! Oh, it's gone in! And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up. Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Climbs up big! What a wonderful goal!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
He's having a go! And he has produced there the crispest of hits.
Well, the keeper looks perplexed. That was hit with real ferocity.
Probing pass. And he thumps it clear. Great vision. Adams cuts out the pass. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Alexander-Arnold promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Foden. He is through here. And the shot! He scores! And this is getting better and better.
After 66
Really
minutes,
tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Arsenal do have a chance to counter here. He's found the way through and claimed it back swiftly. He's picked his way through. A corner it is then.
Substitutions taking place.
It's their second corner of the game. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And now they can spring out of defence. Alexander-Arnold calmly anticipates. Now, can they get him away? Rodri kept his eye on it, and he's there. Oh, played through for the wide man. It's a goal kick.
Substitution.
Arsenal making another change here. So, time for a potential game changer.
Yeah, I think it's time for some brave decision-making.
This ended up in no man's land. And he's managed to get free. Foot in. Aims beyond the defence. And he's intervened well there. Knocks it into space. Referee's given a throw. And it's Rice. Rodri. Tries to play it through. Zubimendi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And here's Foden. Ødegaard. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Merino. Now it's Havertz. And that could set him on his way. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Tries to get it clear. Over to the left. Trossard is in a really good position out wide. Rodri. Alexander-Arnold. Can he get on the end of this? He's shifting through the gears here. 5 minutes to add. Rice. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Big chance, corner. Corner number 3 coming up. And he's there to clear it. And it's Rodri. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And the shot! It's anyone's ball now. Now the delivery. Raya gets his gloves on it, nice and calm. And that is that. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit. And those are very good qualities that might have got them something on another day.
Well, it is a nervous time, but these are positive nerves. The prospects are so great, the potential, be it financial or reputational, is huge, because success in this competition brings so much, and the supporters are here to take it in for themselves and to drive the team on. Truly, this is crunch time. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. The action has already started. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
He's a sharp little ball here. Shapes to shoot! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Oh, strongly challenged there. Knocks it into space. And he can clear it away. Højlund was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. He won't be happy with that one. Now, can they get him away? Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come up. Takes the shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And we have our very first corner. And it's hoisted clear. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Now that's well seen too. And he's worked it through. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And he's only too happy to take that back. Tries to pass it through. Van Dijk cuts it out. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Now that looks a decent ball. Well timed, excellent interception. Menu. Looking to play him in. Now it's Saka. Look at Martinelli! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Yeah, that's great running from the way he manoeuvred himself into such a good position to receive the pass and go through on the goalkeeper then.
Now it's Martinelli. Can he get it through? Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. No, that's been intercepted. Lovely pass, but can he get there? So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Oh no, that was never going to make it.
Arsenal have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Martinelli! Goal! Arsenal! That was a given. It always was.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
Arsenal penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
Arsenal have their second corner now. And now they can spring out of defence. And the pass is intercepted. That looks a good ball through. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And
That is a little undercooked. Threads one in. Played into space out wide. Great ball if he can get there. And the flag has Foden! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Martinelli.
Arsenal really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Martinelli is wide and looking to get onto this.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Bernardo Silva. That looks a cracking ball. Bullish header! He scored! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
There will be 1 minute.
Martinelli. Alexander-Arnold wins the duel this time. Looking for the run.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Oh, that's fabulous. Flash header! Goal! Manchester United! And the comeback is complete. A lovely header, but... And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. The midway point of the game.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that.
I'd like to draw
Frantic,
your attention to the screen right now.
frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
Searching pass he's played there. He's found a way. Can he finish? They've done it! 2 up now, and they are cruising. There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
And now he has 2. So the lead now is 2.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. That's an imaginative pass. Well, nicely intercepted. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Manchester United clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Paris ended up in no man's land.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
He's picked his way through. Timber gets across to intercept that. Now it's Saka, shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Pass somewhat off target. Højlund. And that could set him on his way. Just the goalkeeper. And the finish! Yes! Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
Oh, that is asking for... There's the shot! Arsenal still have the cards to affect this game. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And Dijk with the foul. No hesitation, he's straight into his pocket. It's a second yellow card, and he walks. The player's protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Rice ready to try one. A real chance then to ease this unpleasant predicament. Looking for a corner. Corner number 3 coming up. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Nicely weighted ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now, what about a counter-attack? Aimed beyond the defence. Now, this could be a chance. Tries a shot! Oh, taken with style. Result no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. Simplicity itself.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. Killer pass, perfectly delivered.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Looking for options, for movement. And the shot! Oh, almost a sixth.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Foden picks it up out wide. Tries to play it through. And the counter is on. Well, we expected better, and so did he. He's on it. Can he get away? Great chance! He's put his foot right through that one.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Menu has it in a wide position. And here's the chance to counter. Great vision.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Danger averted for now. That has not gone well. Oh, easy pickings there. Can he get on the end of this? Alexander-Arnold calmly anticipates. Looking for options, for movement. Foden. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He is through here. Højlund! It's in! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
It's become a case of men against boys.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
And he cuts out the supply.
That's really well manoeuvred.
It's a pretty loose pass. Menu.
This is the time you need that pace.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Now, who's going to be first to this?
It's Rooney! Goal!
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
They're still trying to make a game of this.
That has been cut short.
Oh, well measured.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Well, he's hit it long, but astray.
Tries to pass it through. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. So that's it. It is all over.
Arsenal can look back at this result with regret.
A front foot...
Well, here comes a crunch game. So much depends on this. Expectation and nerve. It is indeed a heady mix. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. There's the whistle, and here we go. Pass somewhat off target. Oh, nicely intercepted. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, this guy, Gabriel Martinelli, is someone whose game has come on in leaps and bounds since being plucked from relative obscurity, Peter.
Gets his head on it! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Distributed tidily. Passes coming off in quick succession here. He's shifting through the gears here. Decent chance! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Van Dijk. And it's Robertson. Now it's Rooney. Into the channel. Saka providing... Bullish header! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And it's Frimpong. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Robertson, Timber gets a foot in here. Look at the space here. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Battling for the right to play in the early stages. Szoboszlai, Ekitike. Can he get onto this? Szoboszlai. Frimpong. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Little pass back. McAllister. Out towards the flank.
Mohamed Salah really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled. Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Arsenal clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Rice. That's been cut out, well played. Martinelli is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Ekitike! He's delivered all right! First blood drawn. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing. So we have the first goal.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Konate deals with that comfortably. Half an hour played now. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team...
Oh, shooting chance! Yes! They're level in a trice!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
That has certainly made things interesting.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Ekitike!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Robertson. And it's Gravenberch. Shifted it to the flank. Saka did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Konate, not the most convincing of passes. Looking for the run. Great ball. And this is Rooney. Shapes to shoot! This time, surely! It's in! Another moment of magic. A real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
Arsenal take the lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Great defending, strong and determined. Great vision. And he's managed to get free. It's Rooney!
Has been indicated.
Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Mohamed Salah. Oh, that's a key interception. Martinelli in acres of space out wide. He's got full. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. So we reached the halfway point.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. So we're just settling back into this second half. Saliba spots it and intercepts. Gravenberch. Szoboszlai. He has a look up. Mohamed Salah! And that's caused a worry or two. Now, can they get him away? Gravenberch for Szoboszlai. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Big chance! And he can clear it away. And that's a throw-in. Gravenberch. Konate. Van Dijk. And it's McAllister. That's an imaginative pass. Oh, perfectly measured that. He's away! Martinelli delivering the goods as expected.
Well, not only can a player of such high calibre show the imagination to set up a goal, but he can also produce when the pressure's on to deliver a big moment. This guy was born to create.
Gravenberch. Almost an hour gone. Arsenal have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Nicely shaped ball. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And that's put paid to a promising move. Szoboszlai. And that has left him in a heap. Can he get on the end of this? That has not gone well. Frimpong. Threads one in. Into some space. Gets a good foot in there. Mohamed Salah. Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. Arsenal have themselves a chance from the spot.
Number 11, Gabriel Martinelli.
So this to extend their lead.
Bukayo Saka. Coming on the field, number 19, Trossard. Number 20, Madueke.
Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
A picture of confidence. That was never missing.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Arsenal chance! And yes, it's there! Oh, high-quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second.
The goal scorer.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
Number 22,
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Number 29,
Van Dijk.
Kai Havertz.
And he's forced to go back.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And he's got his range wrong there. It's a searching pass. Well, that pass isn't the best. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Picked out brilliantly, and he shoots!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Havertz receives it in a good position here. That's a foul, no two ways about it. Van Dijk has been sent off, just to confirm that, of course, that was his second yellow card. Merino. Looks a smashing ball. And he's there to get it away. The final 5 minutes.
Arsenal nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
It's a pretty loose pass. Very much into the last knockings. Havertz! Madueke! He's got away with one there.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
Gravenberg. And it's Szoboszlai. McAllister. We are into overtime. Ooh, a delicate chip through. Spread neatly. Gravenberg. To McAllister. Szoboszlai. And it's Salah. Szoboszlai. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying colours. Your reflections then, Jim?
From the manager's perspective, Peter, I don't think he could have asked for much more. Well, certainly result-wise. This is a game they wanted to win for so many reasons, And his players did a sterling job carrying out the instructions. Thoroughly enjoyable.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
The stadium is strictly forbidden.
Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Looking to play him in. Played back in. He's going for goal! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Arsenal certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
It's not an especially good pass, that. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Jordan Pickford. He's a great all-round goalkeeper, Peter. Great at shot stopping and dominant in his box. He also gets counter-attacks going with his accurate long passes. The opposition should be a little wary of committing too many men forward to attack, because if it does break down, this guy can get them in trouble pretty quickly.
He's having a shot!
Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? Lisandro Martinez did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. But that could spell trouble. And here's Martinelli. Martinelli! And that is doing no harm at all.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Muscular approach does pay off here. Crosses it into the area.
Saka really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly.
Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. The referee's come over. It's a red card. The player's body language here is a bit grim. It is not looking great at all. So seemingly that was deemed a denial of a clear goal-scoring opportunity.
He really ended...
Forlan! Just off target.
Forlan is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it.
It's Rooney! Goal! Arsenal! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
After 20 minutes is...
Arsenal have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
That's a nicely shaped ball. A lot of space ahead of him. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And that is as far as they're going to go. Probing pass. Oh, that's well spotted. He has found the way through. Oh, that's neat. All right on the edge of the penalty area. What's he giving here? Arsenal presented with a golden opportunity here. To further improve their position of comfort. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, it's been an absolutely...
Torres! Really well taken goal. Just one in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion. Simplicity itself.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Tries from a long way out. Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Arsenal really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Oh no, what has happened here? Martinelli! McAllister. Palmer. Fernando Torres. Tries to pass it through. Oh, nicely intercepted. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
That has been cut short. And it's Palmer. Now it's McAllister. McAllister. Referee's given a throw. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Zubimendi gets it clear. Goes for goal! And it's hoisted clear. And that was very necessary. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Good ball, good take. Forlan has it in a wide position.
There will be 3
Incoming
minutes
delivery.
time.
Saka kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Lisandro Martinez is there to clear.
Van Dijk. Botman. And that'll be the last act of the first half. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. Some first-half thoughts?
Arsenal have done well to this point. At times I find myself struggling to work out just who's down to 10. That's testament to how adaptable they've been. I think if they can keep playing like this, Peter, it might just hold out.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. Here we go again. Now it's Martinelli. McAllister. Rodri. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Nicely weighted ball. And here's Martinelli. And that has left him in a heap. McAllister. That has ended up in no man's land. Not the most accurate pass. And it's Rodri. Here's Rodri. Torres. Timber concedes a free kick for that. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Pass is just off target. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And it's Palmer. Haaland! No mistake! Oh, flags up, so that won't count.
Yeah, the assistant called it correctly. There's some disagreement, as usual, but they've got it right.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. Rodri. Passing is crisp and sharp. Haaland. Looking for options for movement. Oh, well played.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Mikel Merino did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Plenty. Merino! Now, who's going to be first to this? And he comes up trumps again. Saka. Aims beyond the defence. Haaland. Lisandro Martinez gets good distance on it. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And he's heaved it away. Nicked it back promptly. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly. Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more at... Has a shot! Oh, that is very close.
Ah, that's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. Passing is crisp and sharp, and he was alert to it. No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Substitution on the field. Number 24, Palmer. Coming on to replace him is number 10, Bruno Fernandes. Substitution.
De Bruyne. Great defending, strong and determined. Threads one in.
Shot, surely! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Arsenal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Saka just eases him off the ball.
Arsenal surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Trossard gets into some space. Nice bit of trickery. It's a good run, that. Great timing. Oh, no joy this time. Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Forlan. Looking for the run.
And the shot! They've done it! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Haaland demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Substitution on the field. Number 9, Diego Forlan. Number 16, Rodri. Coming on the field, number 14, Diogo Jota. Number 8, Jorginho.
Arsenal making another change here. So, time for a potential game changer.
Well, this could lead to the injection of energy that might disrupt the rhythm of their opponents.
Oh, that's ambitious. Taken back almost at once. Jorginho is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. In with the challenge. He's a sharp little ball here.
Can he finish? Oh, that's incredible! And that has raised the roof!
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy. Oh, he's been caught on it here! Now it's Trossard. Botman promptly onto that, and that is that. Time added on 4 minutes. Can he get it through?
Decent chance! Oh, taken with style! We thought it was over! It's all square once more!
A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. So nothing between them in 90 minutes, and we are in for extra time.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
Hello, attendees. This is a
So to clarify, extra time will follow.
Of a boy in a blue hat kindly make his way to the information center. Substitution on the field. Number 17.
90 minutes gone and nothing between them still.
Number 21.
Arsenal pay the price for failing to close out the match in normal time. Can they avoid the same fate here, where the consequences are still more serious? Bruno Fernandes. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Botman tries making a foray down the right. Tries to play it through. Great ball, and he's in here. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
He's through here. An uncompromising challenge. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Now this could be a chance. Oh no, this does not look good. There's the shot! Brilliant! Brilliant! Mohamed Salah! And that may just do it! That was a given. It always was.
It's shocking. The ease with which he was able to get into the space, and the player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
Nice looking ball. That is good alertness. And that's been won straight back. Jota. And the pass is intercepted. Extra time reaches half-time. Both teams have run themselves into the ground out there. Does anyone have one last moment of magic in them? And we're off for the final time. Well, this really has been an epic encounter, and there are some tired limbs out there. How much more can the players give? He's on it, can he get away? Tries a shot! So close to drawing level.
Well, it's certainly encouraging, Peter. At least they're going about things the right way after falling behind.
Wriggles his way through. Trossard.
Substitution on the field. Number 6.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Now, can they get him away? Now it's Haaland.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
And he's been shifted off it. Pass somewhat off target. And he was quick to react. And it's Alexander-Arnold. That has not gone well. Now that looks a decent ball. And Dijk gets across to intercept that. That pass isn't the best. And that's it. Arsenal did lead. Indeed, they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. A defeat made even more painful by the way it came to pass.
Please be reminded that drinking is only allowed.
Well, how will we look back on that?
Yeah, well, I've been on the losing side in games like this, and I can tell you it really does.
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly. That pass isn't the best. And it's Conte. Van der Vaart is onto this. Van der Vaart!
Gets good distance on it. Hakimi. He has found the way through.
Nice. It's a mighty effort! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Can he get onto this?
Cannavaro pokes it out wide.
Tries from distance. Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, I can understand why his thinking was that way inclined.
Oh, this looks sharp. No, that's been intercepted.
Plays a sharp little ball here.
Fired deep towards the back post.
Well, if you're looking for a showstopper, I think we need to look no further than Kaka here, Peter. To me, it's all going to be about how much of the ball he's going to see.
So does he have a specific role?
Yeah, basically to get on it and take it to the opposition. That's what he does. And in doing that, he...
A header! Firm header, just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. That's really well cleared. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Just about within shooting range. Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Ah, that's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
And this is Pele. Oh, that's fabulous. Shapes to shoot! Goal, Milan! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Milan have taken the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
There's the terrific header. He's got a goal. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. She rises! Harmlessly behind. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Couldn't squeeze it through. That's a sharp pass. Barcelona could counter here. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. And he's managed to get free. Chance for a shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
Milan really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Serginho. Tries from a long way out. Great effort, but no way through.
Incapuyi. Diogo Dalot.
Messi. Well, that looks a decent ball. Now it's Lamar.
Stood up well to him there.
And the pass is intercepted.
And he cuts out the supply.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Camavinga! And somehow he's managed to miss it.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Has a look up and drives it forward. Looking for the run. Bastoni calmly anticipates. Serginho aims beyond the defence. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Diogo Dalot promptly onto that, and that is that. Oh, there's a probing ball. And that's been won straight back. Massaro is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. The message is clear, none shall pass. Guardiola is fouled. And that's going to be a booking.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
That is ended up in no man's land. And that's put paid to a promising move. The most accurate pass. Looking for options for movement. Kaka just eases him off the ball. Knocks it into space. Oh, no joy this time. There's the whistle for half-time. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Barcelona really are lucky not to be down by more, Peter. The manager's going to have to come up with something a little special to lift these players, otherwise this one's as good as done.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 8, numero 9, Van der Vaart, numero 11.
So off we go once more.
Numero 7.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Pass somewhat off target. And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Barcelona come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Good ball, good take. Oh, that's well spotted. And it's been shipped out wide. Now it's Eto'o. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
It's Eto'o! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
And it's played in here. And it's Lamar. Cannavaro deals with that comfortably. And he's intervened well there. And he's going to be disappointed with that. Camavinga. Eto'o in acres of space out wide. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
He is through here.
Well, from experience, I can tell you he'll get a lot of stick for getting that one wrong.
Looking for a runner. And it's Hakimi. That's rather hopeful. It's loose, and there's a race. Oh, he's been caught napping. And it's big header. Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
Milan are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now, and the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, I think the manager might have feared his team could become a little tentative, conservative even, Peter, but this will make a nice change.
Pinches it off him. Oh, it's come loose. Early ball. Saka takes control of it, and he's on the move. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Tries to get it clear. Camavinga.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That is an excellent defensive intervention from the front man. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Cambio di giocatori.
Rising over the bar.
Cristiano Ronaldo will have to accept some flack for that. Was anyone really expecting it?
Tries to play it through. Oh, well played. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And that's another good win of the ball. He's through, it's one-on-one. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And the referee's come over. It's a red card. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here. Well, he waited a little while, but it does seem that the referee was eventually... Neymar! Odegaard with the clearance. Serginho's cross.
That will annoy the manager. They're making...
Neymar! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Neymar is fully aware of how important that could have been. Probably game, set and match.
Well, that's beautifully weighted.
has not gone well. Now it's Sané. He's shifting through the gears here. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Pedri is the guilty party there. And no surprise, that's a booking. A heavy challenge. Now then, the ball's come loose. Conte. Oh, that is a nice touch. He's being urged to shoot. Can he finish? It's in! Deep, deep into injury time! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
Barcelona give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some...
That's that, the end. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven. And whilst you might argue to the contrary, perhaps a fair result on the balance of things. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Look, they've been found wanting, in my opinion, in a few areas that
Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Madsen is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Nice looking ball. Can he get onto this? Oh, that's well spotted. Martinez punts it upfield. Tries to pass it through. He's in plenty of space here. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
This guy, Sandro Tonali, was being touted as being one of Italy's greatest midfield talents. Remember the season he got a side promoted into the Italian top flight, 17 years of age, I think, and he was the mainstay in a team at that early age, playing in virtually every game and dictating the play. He stands out, doesn't matter how old he is.
Okay, interesting. Wriggles his way through. Havertz! He's got away with one there.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
Fernandez. Can he get it through? Played into space out wide. Up he goes! Firm header just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Spread out to the left. He's got away. Now then, the ball's come loose. Diogo Dalot does really well there. He is strong. Saka. And here's Savinho. Linton.
Arsenal have turned up.
Just about within shooting range. Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Tries to play it through. Oh, he's found support out wide. Newcastle are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Oh, what a climb! Goal! Arsenal! There is the breakthrough. Well, there was to be no other outcome.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
Arsenal have taken the lead.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident. Now it's Havertz. Looking for the run. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Rice was alert to the possibility, and the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. And no surprise, that's a booking. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Linton. Oh, that's superb. Rooney unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
And the ball is out of play. Now, can they get him away? Rice. Oh, easy pickings there. Threads one in. Can he get on the end of this? Looking for options for movement. Shot could be on. You have to say that was an exemplary... Joelinton has been caught there, it's a foul. And that's going to be a booking. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Haaland is fouled. Arsenal applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but, of course, the returns can be terrific. Oh, terrible mistake. De Bruyne.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Joelinton. He won't be happy with that one. And it's De Bruyne. Rice.
That was lovely, that.
Has a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Lisandro Martinez did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
He's chosen to go back. And a chance! It's off target and by quite a way.
A message to the wise, it's probably better to try and get him behind that defence than try that over and over.
Now it's Son Heung-min, looking to play him in. It's run loose here. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
That gets things going for the second half.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave.
And the shot! That's going to go a long way. Played through into space. Saka providing an outlet on that flank. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And he's there to get it away. Arsenal have reclaimed it. Knocks it into space. Now it's Joelinton. Diogo Dalot. It's Good run, that. Great timing. Oh, that's a key interception. That's good pressing, squeezing the play.
This is the time you need that pace.
Now it's Son Heung-min. Time and again they are repelled. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that. How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an...
Takes the shot! Oh, that's a waste.
Rice probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Now it's Savinho. Just eases him off the ball. Ødegaard. Now that looks a decent ball. And he's managed to get free. Crossed into the box. Cross deflected behind for a corner.
Substitution on the field.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Coming on to replace him is number 11, Gordon.
Punched away. Newcastle have the chance to go the other way. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And that's really well manoeuvred. And it's gone back to the keeper. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Neatly clipped into space.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Chance, surely! He can get that clear. He's tried one! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Number 10.
The changes then in quick succession. There's going to be a major shake-up in the attack here.
Yeah, and it looks like quite a shake-up to the front line. Interesting, we'll see how it develops.
Newcastle are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Substitution.
Arsenal choosing to make the first change.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
Elanga! It's run Gordon! And he was quick to react. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Now it's Havertz. Tries a shot! Now, who's going to be... Oh, what has happened here? Crosses it in. And that has been knocked clear. He's having a go! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
This is a show of real intent to add another goal to their lead. No hesitation whatsoever.
Oh, he's gifted it to the opposition. Newcastle are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
Oh, we expected better. Ødegaard! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Nicely aimed pass. Haaland looks to get on the end of this. No, it's come to nothing.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Tonali. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Nicely weighted ball. Out to the left it goes. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. He's found a way through. Oh, good. He's had a shot! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
That's great reading of the game, and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression. It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
Savinho. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Now it's Haaland. He might be in here. Haaland. Big chance, must be! So that's it. It is all over. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest.
In wishing a happy...
Well, here comes a crunch game. So much depends on this. Expectation and nerve. It is indeed a heady mix. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Well, we're on the way. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
This guy, Declan Rice, is a player I really rate. With him, you get exactly what it says on the box. A workhorse defensive midfielder who likes to stay in the deeper part of midfield, knowing his primary job is to make sure he shuts down any build-up play, and in that area.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Saka has been caught there, it's a foul. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. What a start, free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And we have the first chance from a dead ball situation. Decent hit from there. Now this could be a chance, and he's managed to get free. Gordon! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Well, that's clear cut, it's a free kick. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Now it's Gordon. Tries to play it through. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
What a start, free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. He's having a go. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Newcastle have a free kick. It's a quick one. Might be danger here. Odegaard! Decent enough try. Timber. No, that's been intercepted. Saliba does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Havertz. Oh, this looks sharp. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's plain for all to see who has settled into this game with the greater superiority. Now for a goal.
Havertz. He won't be happy with that one. Rooney. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Alexander-Arnold gets into some space. Pope claims it, and the danger passes.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Well read, nice interception. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Threads one in. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable. Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Now it's Grealish. Palmer. Great vision. And that's put paid to a promising move. Can he finish? Yes! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, that's really changed the mood in the stands, Peter. It ought to encourage more positive football, a more front-footed approach. It's got to be.
He's got two. They've scored! They're level in a trice.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Arsenal grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Newcastle have the chance to go the other way. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Pass somewhat off target. That pass has been well intercepted. Nicely worked. Saka picks it up outward. Saka! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
He's there to head it! Harmlessly behind. And it's Grealish. Now it's Rooney. Well timed, excellent interception. Havertz looks to get on the end of this. Linton. Szoboszlai. Can he latch on to this? Gordon. Muscular approach does pay off here. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And this is Rooney. Saka is onto this. Can he get on the end of this? Well read, and the danger is averted. Played out towards the right wing. Tries to pass it through.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, that's a key interception. Now it's Rooney. Palmer. That's a little off target. There's the whistle for half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square.
Hello, attendees.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. And the game has already resumed here. Now it's Gordon. And he's only too happy to take that back. Gordon could try cutting inside here. Rice sends it crossfield, and it's Grealish. Grealish going full tilt down the left. Well, we expected better, and so did he. And it's Timber. Palmer has it in a wide position, and he whips it in. Arsenal have their second corner now. And he thumps it clear. That has ended up in no man's land. And now a sudden chance to counter. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Ødegaard gets over and intercepts. Diogo Dalot. Ødegaard. No way through. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Couldn't squeeze it through. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Probing pass. Saliba kept his eye on it, and he's there. That'll be a throw-in. And that's definitely not his best. Oh, good-looking ball. Havertz is onto it in a flash. Foden. Showing great feet there. Alexander-Arnold.
Cross to the back post, climbs up big! He's done very well to get to that.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
And now they can spring out of defence. Timber spots it and intercepts. Foden pinches it off him. Foden! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
That's great industry from the front line there. A lot of chasing, a lot of pressure, and they forced the error.
Knocks it into space. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
Corner number 2 then. He gets big! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Nicked it back promptly. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Defending of the desperate variety. Saka, who's set up 1 goal so far. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Not the most accurate pass. Now that's well seen too. Now, can they get him away?
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Keeper has taken decisive action. Szoboszlai! Oh, should have put that away.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
He's looking wide. Looking to play him in. He shifted it to the flank. Diogo Dalot gets rid without sophistication. And it's Szoboszlai. It's a promising position. Hoisted in. Keeper's dealt with that.
Arsenal clearly are pushing.
He's having a go! And somehow he managed to miss it. And they're not going to make any further progress now. He has found the way through. Oh, he's been caught napping. Looking to go deep. And the keeper has it. Just 5 minutes left. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Gordon. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Substitution on the field, number 10.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. There's going to be a major shake-up in the attack here.
Well, it'll be interesting to see what system they'll be playing with now, Peter.
Cleared away. Szoboszlai. Szoboszlai! That's a half-decent try.
Szoboszlai certainly got the pace he wanted on that, but not the all-important bend.
And he cuts out the supply.
There will be 3 minutes.
Can he get it through? Oh, that's well spotted. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Madsen aims beyond the defence. Pass is just off target.
Substitution on the field, number 7.
Newcastle making
Rooney.
consecutive changes here.
Coming on to replace
Isak
him is
coming on here as
number
broadly
20.
expected.
Well, it's going to make for a frantic end, Peter. Let's hope he's got enough time to make the impact he wants.
90 minutes up and we will be back for extra time.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
Substitution on the field.
So all square,
22.
we need a winner, and we will be back for extra
Coming
time.
on the field is
Well, we are
number
already up and
28,
running again.
Joe Willock.
And the pass is intercepted. Nicely weighted ball. Foden looking to run onto it. He's found the way through. Now the cross. Pope gets his gloves on it, nice and calm. That looks a cracking ball. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. Newcastle have themselves a chance from the spot.
Substitution on the field. Number 23, Watson. Number 9, Jolinton. Coming on the field, number 33,
And that's it.
Bond. Number
Well, thanks to Jim.
67.
We both wish you a very good evening.
A quick reminder today that smoking is only allowed in areas shown on this map. Thank you for your cooperation.
So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its own special script. Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start. That is what they all want. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy.
Tony Adams is the standout player, Peter.
Well, he does stand out, Jim, of course, but specifically how?
Because he's a colossal presence who seems to thrive the tougher the job gets. His level of commitment is
And it's great chance! It's in! First blood drawn. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Newcastle penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, that's got this place bouncing. Just listen to the noise all around us. Now they have all of this positive energy.
Son Heung-min! Chance for a shot! Isak! It's in! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Goes down, but nothing given. Lisandro Martinez gets rid without sophistication.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
Good read, needed to be.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Guardiola. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And he's gone looking for safety. Just eases him off the ball. It's a pretty loose pass. Now that's well seen too. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Tonali couldn't squeeze it through. Out to the left it goes. Played back in. Brilliantly cut out. Botman getting this one clear. And a cross. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Well, that pass isn't the best. Scholes. Now it's Isak. He's through, now is he in? Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Great effort, but no way through. Gordon, he's shifting through the gears here. Punched away. Goes for a shot! And that is doing no harm at all.
Joe Linton clearly knew where that was falling. He'll be disappointed he didn't put it away.
Ruben Dias goes long. It's a promising position. Son Heung-min, big header! Goal! Manchester United! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Ødegaard. Back into the middle. Oh, look at the space here. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. In by Saka. Tries to play it through. Isak. Gordon! It's wide, but only just.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
He's a sharp little ball here. Pass somewhat off target. Ruben Dias. Adams. That has not gone well.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Ødegaard. Tonali. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Now that looks a decent ball. Spread out to the left. That's a shade optimistic. Over to the left. And the first 45 minutes are up. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football. And it's fair to say that both teams have played their part.
Please
The
make sure
midway point of the game.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
And the game has already resumed here.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
And he's there to clear it. Mohamed Salah! And now they can spring out of defence. Now this could be a chance. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Scholes. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Manchester United finding their passes. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed.
Rooney! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Chooses to go cross-field. And no... Oh, they could be caught out here! And he's managed to get free. Oh, important interception. Newcastle really looking... It's Salah! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Now it's Isak. Now it's Haaland. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Pass is just off target.
The attendance
Gordon,
for this match
given the
was
lift of his goal.
28,599.
Mohamed Salah. He's tried one! And that certainly packed a punch. Looking for options for movement. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Son Heung-min picks it up out wide. That's good play. Played in by Son Heung-min. He won't be happy with that one. Threads one in. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Vardiol promptly onto that, and that is that. He's looking wide. Fires it in low. He can get that clear. Isak! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Isak deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
No, not quite on the same wavelength.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
Oh no, this does not look good.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Knocks it into space.
Diogo Dalot.
That's good pressure, closed him down quickly. That has ended up in no man's land.
Nicely worked.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Isak.
Isak! He should have put that one away.
Well, the keeper spared a few blushes here. Going 2 down at this stage would have made it an awful long way back.
Could move up a gear here. Adams. Great defending, strong and determined. Newcastle must do something here, and very quickly.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
That is a brilliant interception.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Rooney.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Son Heung-min. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end. Momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see.
We are glad